Reaction been from the French to this?
Well, good morning, Bill. Well, the stance of the French government is that persons who commit a crime abroad should be tried in the territory where the offence occurred. This is a position the French government has repeated many times over the last couple of years when it comes to crimes committed in Syria and in Iraq. But since the retreat or the announcement of the retreat of the USA from Syria, the debate has intensified, and the government last month said that it was thinking of bringing back the approximately 130 French citizens in Syria and in Iraq who committed war crimes to be tried in France. Now the situation has changed a bit, as we've seen with the press conference and the visit of Salah to Paris yesterday. The discussion now is whether to bring these people back or not, but the announcement that 13 French citizens will be tried in Iraq is probably a relief for the French government, because that means that they won't come back to France and that won't pose a security threat. The fact that they face the death penalty is apparently not an obstacle for France. Yesterday, the French President Emmanuel Macron said it was a matter of sovereignty of Iraq. So let's have a listen to what the French President had to say yesterday at the press conference with his Iraqi colleague.
The French adults detained or transferred are under the responsibility of the authorities of that country, which has the sovereign right to decide whether they should be the subject of legal proceedings on the spot, and the President will deal with this. These people are also entitled to consular protection.
So that was French President Emmanuel Macron. Stéphane, we've heard that the French response to this, but what about other European countries who also have nationals who went to fight for ISIS?
Yes, indeed. Other countries facing with this similar problem are, for instance, the UK, the Netherlands and Belgium. They also have quite a few nationals who have been fighting along ISIS, who have been complicit to crimes, war crimes, or at least are suspect of war crimes. Now, for instance, in Belgium, there has been a court case that has forced the government to bring back Belgian children born or raised in Syria. The Belgian government is still struggling with the court about the question whether they should also bring back Belgian women. The Netherlands, the Homeland Security Department, yesterday released a warning that Dutch citizens in Iraq, children and women, and there are approximately 10 to 25 who are being held in custody now in Syria, could also pose a threat to national security. But at the same time, the American President Donald Trump has said that the European countries should bring back their nationals. Otherwise, they will just be released in Iraq and Syria. And then, of course, the the threats to security on the European mainland will be even bigger. So it is a very complicated issue, and the European countries are currently struggling to find a common position. And, well, we'll probably hear about this more in the next couple of weeks, because it is a pressing problem, especially when the US will have left Syria and northern Iraq.